Hello everyone and welcome back to Dueling Park News, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Chase and I'm here at Islands of Adventure. Now quite a bit has changed since the last time I was here. A lot of it, shockingly, in the Lost Continent, and if I tilt the camera back this way, you might be able to see what I'm referring to. Those of you with keen eyes can see that the Trident from Poseidon's Fury has been demolished. It is no longer in the skyline of the Lost Continent. Well, let's head over there and see what has changed and maybe do some stops along the way to reminisce. Not too much to report on in Port of Entry other than the scrim and scaffolding around Croissant Moon Bakery, and those have been here for a minute as Confisco's had its refurbishment, so these should be coming down sooner rather than later. Coming into Seuss Landing, there's still not much to report on over here as far as anything new or updates, so I'm going to take a sharp left and face the newest one, which is Green Eggs and Ham. We saw that last week. The sign has returned and it was spinning. Does not look like it's spinning today though, so that was very short-lived. Well, I spoke too soon because over here beside the bathrooms at the edge of Seuss Landing, we have construction walls up. Now I assume it's probably just some refurbishment or concrete work, and look, there goes the Seuss trolley train ride. And just hopped over to Lost Continent now, and again, I'm almost scared for this statue because at the rate of demolition, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing just disappeared overnight. All right, here we go. Grab the tissues because I'm gonna start crying. The Trident has finally left our view. Now I believe in BioReconstruct's recent photo, it's just laying on the ground demolished. But again, it's out of our view, no longer in the Lost Continent skyline. I mean, I hate to see it go. It's so sad. It was very nostalgic. So yeah, I don't know. I'm very indifferent. I feel very sad. It does appear that Poseidon's broken statue legs are still intact. They are still up. It's just the Trident and the trees that have been removed now out of the general skyline view of this entrance, queue area. Now it's time for even more sad news. Now we already know that the Sinbad Theater has been demolished, but check it out. The Kebab stand and the little store that they kept putting the All Hallows Eve boutique in are now demolished. There is nothing left right here. It is just the construction wall coming around the corner from the restrooms. So again, they are wasting no time demolishing the Lost Continent now. No, I really wasn't expecting the store and the kebab stand to go down that fast, especially since the kebab stand was bringing in crowds for, food and beverages. I guess Universal has deemed it appropriate to go ahead and demolish that now, which is, that's their logic, that's fine. I just, again, hate to see all this beautiful architecture gone now. Well, now I'm going to head over into Hogsmeade and make my way to Jurassic Park. I don't think there's much to report on over here, but hey, it's always packed, so let's check it out. I always have to stop by and see what the wait time is for Hagrid's. It is looking like a 130-minute wait on this 100-degree day. Check out all the people in the shade structure right now. Shows you how hot it is today. It is so hot. Guess we can always check up on the repainting of Hogwarts. So the castle did just have its refurbishment, or rather its repainting, and it looks better than ever. Check it out, looks great. Let's go at least walk in front of it and see if there's anything noticeable. Oh yeah, so there is one thing. The entrance is getting its gray paint color added onto it now. That's why it's all gray colored. And it looks like they may have some mix matching gray base color paints, meaning that they are actively painting on it probably throughout the night. So, it'll be done quick, back better than ever, and everyone can come through here on their way to Forbidden Journey. We will head out of here by turning right at the Butterbeer Cart and heading onto the bridge that also reopened recently and into Jurassic Park. And just check it out. Look at how great this bridge looks. And then of course you get the great view of Hogwarts. Now let's head into Jurassic Park and see what's going on with River Adventure. The Jeep Wrangler is still missing over here in front of the Spinosaurus, but don't worry. I still like to get photos with my girl, my favorite Spino. Now walking over here to River Adventure, we do see that the walls are still here. So, looks like it's not opening this weekend, am I right guys? Just kidding, it's not opening back until November. The thatched roofing is still looking how it did last week, so they are still adding more to that, or at least paused with that as the refurbishment process is still going. Oh wait, Velocicoaster is going by, so let's watch them come by this right here. All right, they're going over that little peak right there. All right, they should be coming by any second. That is still such a great coaster. Like, look at this. There they go. Now here is the shot of the double thatched roofs that are both being redone now. So again, not much has changed over here for this one or the smaller one, but you know, the refurbishment is still ongoing. Now it does look like our walkway back here is open again. They usually have a cart for basically your snacks and beverages right here blocking the way. We can walk right here and we can see that this scrim is up on this fence, and this is as close as we can get. But if I peek over, I can't see too much for the River Adventure refurbishment other than some of these lights that are still here. But that's pretty much it. It's actually really quiet back here. It's kind of peaceful. And that is set to reopen in November. So if you're planning on coming for the holidays or later this year, you'll be able to ride River Adventure. Now, Pteranodon Flyers is still closed. They are actively testing it. I just missed the train go by or the cart go by, but look at this. Camp Jurassic is looking beautiful today. Oh, look. Right there. See, they're testing it still. It's going up. About to come by. I can smell the chlorine from the water today, so that smells clean. And just, I don't know, man. I just love the vibes of Camp Jurassic. It is such a good kids' playground area. Now let's see if we can see the pterodactyl cart come by here. We're checking, we're watching. There it is. Soon it will have kids and their parents on it. Wish I could ride it. I need to bring some family members over here so I can get on Pteranodon Flyers one day. Still such great views of the park when you're on there as well. And pretty much every video I do from Islands of Adventure will be a reminder to come eat at Thunder Falls Terrace before it closes for its refurbishment. This is going to be closing to become a new restaurant in light of probably what's going on with Mythos. So they want to make this another fine dining establishment when Mythos is closed, and this closes at the end of summer. All right, heading into Toon Lagoon, I do feel a nice little water breeze coming by. Today would be a great day to ride Ripsaw Falls, but then I looked over here to my left, and it looks like a storm's coming in. So it got hot enough to form a storm. Check it out over here behind the Popeye statue. Walk into Sweet Haven. The construction walls are down. We have the concrete back over here, and you can actually see which section is new. There's the old to the right and the new to the left. We can finally walk back over here and stand under this tree. This is the perfect spot to stand under a tree. Kidding, but it's great to have this walkway back because you can come over here and you can watch everybody get drenched on Popeye at the start of the ride. Woo! There they go. In other bright news, Wimpy's has officially opened full-time now. It is no longer seasonal or when the park hits capacity. It is open for good, so please come over here and grab you some burgers because these are some of the best burgers in the park. They even repainted the burgers on the table. Look at how delicious they are. Just come grab you one and try it for yourself before you buy one. That was a joke. Please do not eat the painted burgers. I don't want anyone getting sick here. And remember, it's hot here in summer, so if you are traveling with kids at the exit to Toon Lagoon and right before you get into Marvel Superhero Island, we have Summer Camp Cool Zone. Woody and Winnie Woodpecker come out here to meet guests. There's chalk for drawing, there's games, there's a DJ. It's great for kids, and you get to cool off while you're doing it. Now let's head over into Marvel Superhero Island as the skies get darker really quick. I just did see an announcement that says the outdoor attractions have been suspended at this time because there is lightning in the area. So it may not be too much longer before I have to head on out of here because I'd rather not get caught in the storm. Speaking of storms, here's one right here. Now I did see a bunch of crowds heading over to Spider-Man as it has a 30-minute wait. That is likely because the outdoor attractions have been closed for the time being, again, because of the storm. Oh yeah, look at all these people leaving Hulk over here now, heading out to the main area because again, the lightning has been seen. And check it out, even Storm is out here. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep making storm jokes as a storm is approaching. Well, everyone, that's gonna wrap up my day here at Islands of Adventure as we get to reminisce of what the Lost Continent used to be. Now, don't get me wrong, Mythos is still open and it's still great. Fire Eaters is still open. They've kind of done something weird with the queue, but it's still open and it's such a great little spot that everyone loves too. However, the Kebab stand has finally been demolished, as well as the architecture of that area. Not much was going on at River Adventure, so I'll just go ahead and just close out this video here now and say there are things happening at Islands of Adventure. Islands are being removed, soon to be replaced, and I'm grateful to share these videos with you all and get your feedback, and I love the comments. We'll basically get to reminisce on what Lost Continent was back in the day, because I really do miss Merlin Wood, I miss Dueling Dragons, I miss Poseidon's Fury, and just how campy and awesome the Lost Continent was. But as always, thank you for watching, thank you for following along, and I will see you in the next update video.